that's nice. Oh, that's exciting. Might be able to double this as a drift truck, actually. Yeah, we definitely sent her a little too hard. Welcome back, everyone. Today's video, we're gonna go ahead and get us a mud truck and get into some of the off-road racing. Whether it's gonna be a mud truck or an off-road truck, this is the D series we're gonna buy. Not sure exactly what all it has or what kind of power it had. I forgot to look. But it had big tires, and a lot of cool accessories all over the truck, as well as hood stacks. So that must mean it's super cool. For some reason, I can't open the hood. But let's go ahead and see. Normally, when I do a start test drive, it kind of bugs out. So we're just gonna go ahead and purchase this. It's gonna be for a total of $64,000. It's pretty expensive, so we're going to try to use this for about everything we can. Looks like it does have a supercharger, so that's good. Let's go ahead and start this up. So it looks like we're making 432 horsepower, 589 foot-pounds of torque, so that's plenty. It is a manual. And I guess our hood's going to be flopping around. That's alright. Let's get it back to the garage. So we did spend a lot on this truck, but I feel like we won't have to do a whole lot of work on it. Maybe we'll upgrade the engine block, increase, maybe upgrade the supercharger. I like the tires it has on. We'll try to see if we can lift it, and we'll see what all we can do to this thing. Alright, so we went ahead and just added locking discs in the front, and painted the truck. I think we're just going to go ahead and take it to the mud area and do the mud drag race, see how it does, maybe a little bit of rock crawling, and think of some ideas of what we're going to do to this truck and name it. Alright, we're here at the mud drag strip. Let's go ahead and lock the front and rears, and we'll keep it in high gear. See what kind of time we can get. Alright, we're staged. Alright, an 8.9 made $2,000. Mud wasn't too deep for the truck. We were bobbing a lot. Could do with a better suspension. I didn't even think to raise the suspension. I think there's some adjustment there. Let's go ahead and I want to do the easier rock crawl and see how this does. While we head over there, trying to think what kind of engine should we put in this truck. I really like the idea of putting a Bastion engine in. Be quick, 700 or at least 500 to 700 horsepower depending on what kind of supercharger we get. But it would be, I would guess, maybe 20 grand or so. But at least then it'd be kind of the complete package. We know what we have. Alternatively, there's I downloaded apparently several engine mods, and there's one that came out recently. I'm not sure which engines it all involves, but there is a Ford 302 I could put in this, or a GM LT1, which I think I might go with that. but we'll just have to see. So we're here at the rock crawl. I'm not going to try to tear up the truck too much. We're going to try to do the best we can, but I don't want to cause too much damage. All the cool little bits like the light guards and the fender flares and whatnot, that all will cost a lot of money if we damage a lot of it, so I do want to take care of this truck. So let's see how we can do. Low gear is super low, that's really nice. I can just basically let off the clutch. Let's go ahead and line up here. Alright, we're staged, and here we go. Okay, looks like the race did not actually start. Let's try that again. I know we were having issues with this area, so we might not be able to do this. There we go. Oops, stalled right on the first rock here. Again, we're not trying to tear up the truck. We're just going to see what we can do. I think raising it a bit will definitely help a lot. I do love the gearing. Yeah, we just did not have the lift there for that. Okay, so for some reason the race didn't finish for us. We're going to have to review that as we come up with some updates. Something's not right with this area, so we'll have to get back to you on that. While we're here, we can go ahead and do some of the sand hill climbs. I think, whoops. I think our truck will do decent. It has plenty of power. Just going to put it in high gear and see how we do. I think the one on the right is a little bit more challenging than the one on the left, but maybe we'll try all three. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just launch here from, even though we're not straight. Okay, not sure why that race didn't finish. Let's circle back and try that again. I think something might have messed up from that first little rock crawl. Let's go ahead and see if this will reset the race. Alright, so we're going to try that again. There we go. Got 11 seconds, 2,600 bucks, not bad. Let's go ahead and do the middle run here and see how we do. So this one, I think we might earn a little bit more money. We'll see. Okay, so something's not right there. We made it in 10 seconds and made 43,000. Definitely not going to keep that that money. We're going to donate that, as well as probably fix that. Something's not quite right there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try the left route. Kind of more for testing purposes to see if this needs to get tweaked as well. Yeah, we made 16 grand after only 13 seconds. We'll definitely revisit that and have that updated in the next patch. All right, so we're back to the garage. I went ahead and adjusted our money back down for the broken code there. So we have about 20 grand. I'm gonna first start off with lifting the truck, maybe spacing out the tires a little bit, and looking into some different engine combinations. So we're going tuning. We're gonna raise this height all the way up in the front and the rear, as well as this offset all the way out. I think that looks a bit better, more functional. Front suspension doesn't look super straight and happy. Let's go ahead and test drive that real quick. Normally the off-road independent suspension still will steer straight. Seems to be driving just fine. Yeah, it's not terrible. Alright, I do want to change out this engine. It's just a 5.5 liter with a heavy duty block and a stage 2 supercharger. It's a great power combination. It's just would be a lot more fun with a different engine, I think. Unfortunately, we can't see in there. But let's look at the engines we do have. So we want something big. I'm not sure if I want to have this truck supercharged. Um, I don't know if I want to make this a crazy monster truck style with a blower, or if I want to kind of keep it a little more streetable. Let's see. So we have, here's a 6.5 liter Bastion engine for 9,700. I don't think that comes with the supercharger. No, so we'd have to get a supercharger on top of that. So it'd be 14,000 before the supercharger. So that's outside our price range. I was looking at these engines. I'm not sure which mod it comes from. So we have a 455 V8. It's a 7.5 liter, or the LT1. This is bigger, so that seems like a lot of fun. 8,000 out the door. Looks like we're gonna have a different transmission that comes with it. Let's look at the engine bits we can add to this. I wish we could, you know what, I think maybe we'll take off the hood just so we can see. Let's see. I want to see what this engine looks like. Let's throw this on just for now, because I think this will let us peek in here. Okay, so definitely hard to see. Maybe we can open this hood. Come on. Maybe not. Okay, let's see. See if we can open up this hood. Nope. Alright, that's fine. Let's just throw that on for now. We'll use that to look in here. Alright, looks like I really like the way that's modeled. See what engine parts we can add. Alright, so our exhaust here. Looks like we just have the stock exhaust with no muffler. What kind of mufflers can we put on? We could put some stacks on it. That's kind of fun. Let's see what those look like. It's not a diesel, but would be cool. So that clips through the bar. I don't like that. What about the flat tops? No, that we can have a really fun diesel truck later, though. That's definitely gonna be an option. It's a single short 30 stack. Okay. So I think we're just going to do some side pipes. Yeah, we're going to stick to that. It is $1,100 though, and we are using up a lot of cash fast. So for our intake, we can change to different carburetors as well as an adjustable supercharger. I don't think this will have a ton of power out the box. Let's throw the adjustable supercharger on it. See what that looks like. As well as our engine block. It's just an ultra, well, it isn't already an ultra heavy duty block, so that's pretty good. We'll stick with that. We're gonna do an adjustable ECU. Running out of cash fast. Stock exhaust, we can't change that. And we do want to put a radiator on, actually. We already have an ultra high performance. This truck already came with, must have already come with some really high-end parts that could explain the high initial price. The ultra heavy duty long block, that's nice because we can throw whatever PSI we want at it. But if we want this thing to rev high, we'd want like a stage 3 performance block, which right now is only another 3,000. Let's keep this. We're going to keep it so we can do some high boost stuff. One thing I did want to look at is if we went ahead and changed our suspension around. I don't think we could afford it. Yeah, there's no way. So we'll keep this as is. I think I like that. These are all really good parts. We do need to change that hood again, I think. Let's take a look. So there's a supercharger in there. It looks great. So let's go ahead and change that hood out for something else. You know what, we might just throw the stock hood back on. There we go. So let's do that, $16,285. Let's go straight to tuning. RPM limit, let's go ahead and find our RPM limit, set it to the highest as well. We're going to keep that supercharger where it's at. All that looks good. All right. So right now we actually lost a lot of horsepower with this engine. You know, I don't like our original hood. We might need to change that later. I do like the sound of this engine though. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, we can take it all the way up to 8,500. Wow, that's a fantastic sound. So let's go ahead and change the hood. And we're gonna mess with the supercharger as well. Let's go up to, this might be a lot, 4 psi. Let's raise that or lower that RPM maybe down to 8,000. It is manual, so we can kind of decide when to shift or if we want to rev it out. I thought there was something else we wanted to do. Oh, the hood. Yeah, let's go ahead and change the hood real quick. And here we go. I'm not sure which hood we want to go with. I do like the shape of this one, actually. That's gonna be it right there. Oh, I should have checked harder. There is a big hole missing. Okay. I don't know what engine that's supposed to be, or what hood that's supposed to be for which engine, but that would be pretty cool looking, I'm sure. Let's try again, but maybe take more time. All right, we'll do this fiberglass cowl induction. No holes. Perfect. All right, so we're up to 700 horsepower, 850 foot-pounds of torque. Let's go ahead and paint this. We're going to go ahead and save. So let's go back to the mud track and see how we do. I think we should go ahead and do a burnout test as we get out of the garage here. Come on. This burnout's just fine. Alright. Let's take it in the mud track. Might be able to double this as a drift truck, actually. The handle's great. Alright, let's go ahead and line up here. All right, 7 seconds, 7.35. Very nice. Made 5,000 grand off that run. Let's run it back, see if we can do any better. Alright, 7.6, so not quite as good. Still a really good run. I think we go ahead and see if we can go against some AI, do some AI races. Alright, we did really good there. Made 4,500 bucks. And then last, before we finish up this episode, let's go ahead and do the off-road track. I'd like to show that we have a free roam, I guess, race mission set up there as well. We're gonna put it in two-wheel drive because that's really fun, and maybe drift our way there. don't expect I'll be able to manji this whole section, but we'll give it a shot. We lost it. Yeah, we're gonna have to shut it down. Or not. Alright, this definitely just isn't a drift car, but it's a lot of fun. Oh, we got a cop up here. I don't know if they patrol this little side street. Looks like everyone's in the parking lot today. Alright, we're here at the dirt track. We're just going to pull up to the starting line. Now, I think when we... Well, let's just see. Okay, perfect. So we're going to try to get about a minute and 5 seconds, or try to do better than that and see how much money we can make. Let me go ahead and put it in 4-wheel drive. We're going to put it in high 4. We're going to keep the rear diff locked, though, so let's give this a shot. Again, I'm going to go kind of easy, try to take care of the truck a bit. Could have aired it out a little bit more. Try it on the second lap. We're getting close to that wall. Make sure to carry speed through there. Slow it down for the whoops. Try not to roll it on that corner. We made a minute and 1 second. Made $2,700. Let's do another lap. I really like how this truck starts to kick out. I think we need a little bit more horsepower though to really get it to kick out. That's pretty good right there. Just remember to carry a little more speed through here. We are doing this whole lap in first gear. There's probably some optimizing to be done in this truck. Maybe the gearing is too long. Okay, really gotta slow it down for this corner. I think we're gonna do one more lap and really push. What's nice is the hot lap time and the standing start time is a completely different timing record system. So we'll see if we can improve on our hot lap here. Getting really close to that wall. Aired it out because we lost focus there. Hood's flopping about. This lap does not feel good. Definitely want to try one more after this. You can see how this can get pretty addicting. Alright, truck feels a little broken. Something's wrong here. I think our alignment might be off. We're still going to push for another lap. Probably shouldn't, but I really think we can do better. It's getting harder to control. Aired it out a little too far there. Now this one we can really carry speed through. Try to get this thing to rotate. Don't want to carry too much speed over this one. It's feeling like a pretty good lap. Definitely the one we want to end on. We're definitely losing our left turn ability. Trying to avoid a situation where we need counter steer because we don't have much of it. Oh, for some reason it didn't count our time for that last lap. I think we jumped over the finish line, maybe? That's a bummer because we really center hard. Not sure how much money we've made through all that. We're up to 21 grand. That's not bad. That should cover any cost, I would hope. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, our alignment is absolutely cooked. We're gonna go ahead and tow to a garage. Let's go to the Belasco. And let's see what kind of repairs we're gonna need for this thing. Yeah, we definitely center a little too hard. All right, so our cheapest solution here is going to be 5 grand after a 2-minute wait. Definitely prefer doing the 2-minute wait instead of the instant repair. And so we'll go ahead. Actually, before we do that, let me double check what my policy is. Right now our insurance score is a 1.29, so we have an $800 premium. Let's go ahead. Do we have paint on? Yes, we do have paint on, so that's good. Renewal distance. I'm gonna do maybe a longer renewal distance, and we'll keep it at 10%. Okay, let's keep the renewal distance low, and just so we can get this premium low. So I guess actually we're not going to make any changes to it. So let's go ahead and do the 5,000 repair. And I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Glad we got the mud truck going, or I guess really off-road truck, whatever this is. Really like the engine setup we have in it. We might try to throw some more PSI at it. I think the block can handle it, and it'd be nice to push 1,000 horsepower on that truck. But I think it would also be good to maybe change it to suspension. Just doesn't seem strong enough to be able to hold that kind of power. But yeah, feel free to leave any kind of feedback or suggestions, and thanks for watching.